Okay, so today I thought I'd go on the Exmoor Coaster, even though the rubbish is... Oh well. Anyway, to my disappointment, all the buses, apart from the couple of hours that I was on the route, they were all open-top buses. But when I went, for those couple of hours before, open-top buses. After, when I got home, they were open-top buses again. But for the couple of hours I was there, the open-top buses that they advertised, the buses of Somerset and Adventures by Bus, both advertise that they are open-top buses. Even though there are supposedly heavy winds, they decided to go and put single-deckers on them without any warning either. And yes, they did go and put it out on Twitter and Facebook and on their website, but not everybody goes on their phone or has signal everywhere and at every time. If you had some actual money, then you could go and put in destination boards, like Forest Wessex have in Weymouth and Dorchester. But why would you do that? You wouldn't even do that in Taunton, your main home. Anyway, here we are leaving the avenue in this right straight line. That is like the worst possible bus you could put on the Exmoor Coaster. Anyway, I know in the winter these do sometimes operate the Exmoor Coaster, which would be a very big letdown, and it is a very big letdown. But anyway, let's enjoy the ride, or at least try to.
Front part is covered in fret. People here for it.
are going along the west side of Exmoor. We are right next to the coast, and as you can see, the weather isn't very good, is it? It's raining like hell. However, you can still see the beautiful hills in and amongst the raindrops on the window. see, we are now coming down the steep hill from the road from the heart of Exmoor, Porlock, Minehead and Watchet into Lynton and Lynmouth, with Lynmouth being the place we're coming into. Lynton is a small village located at the top of the mountain or hill. In 1952, one of the most biggest rainstorms or monsoons hit the UK and pretty much damaged Lynton and Lynmouth forever. Purpley black clouds were reported over the Lynton and Lynmouth area. Luckily, they didn't spread anywhere else, as Dulverton, Barnstaple and Porlock, as well as the small village of Canterbury, are all in this area. Within a couple of hours, those black purpley clouds started raining like mad, and within a couple hours, or possibly a day, the village was just flooded to bits. It doesn't help that it's surrounded by streams and waterways, and that it's in a big valley, or at least Lynmouth is. Lynton's at the top. And it didn't help that they were purpley black clouds. I have no clue what that means, because the clouds nowadays are just grey and black. But the weather today was probably the closest I could have got to a flood, as quite a lot of the roads were flooded anyway. However, the clouds weren't purpley black. Anyway, as you'll see later, the weather conditions got even worse. I mean, how could they? Here we are at Lyndale Coach Park, located in Lynmouth, or pretty much at the top of Lynmouth, if you can even call it the top. However, we don't stick around for long, and we go up the famous Lynton and Lynmouth Cliff Railway, which is basically an old cliff railway, as the name suggests. However, some people call it an incline lift or an inclinator. Mate, this ain't no inclinator. Inclinators are much more modern and are quite a bit faster, unless you're talking about the ones in America which go at the speed of the escalators, which are slow. Anyway, you can get some beautiful views from the video here. As you can see, we are heading up first, and later on we'll head back down, and we'll get some even more stunning views than what we have now.
There we go.
Okay.
That's easy.
Yeah, head just open around. Yeah, you will see them. Yeah. Such a big kid.
There's a shop in there, isn't it?
You know why they make you pay at the end? This better.
Whoa!
Here is the coastal harbour and so-called beach at Lynmouth. As you can see, the weather today really wasn't the best, and the waves were very, very strong and raw. However, here is a beautiful view of the harbour. And here is a shot of the two cliff railway machine thingies passing midway on the hill.
Never ever have I seen them working like that.
Here we are on the bus going back from Lynmouth or Lindale Coach Park back along to Minehead. Now, because we'd missed the last bus, which was the right street light again, this bus was a really good and nice Enviro 200. Sadly, I didn't get many shots of it. However, going up and down the hill, you get some really good shots of the engine noise. Yes, it's not a right bus. Anyway, here you can see the horrendous storm that had just came in as we got on the bus. However, the weather turns icy as we head over the Paul Hill and the Exmoor Hills themselves. And also there are some shots of deers.